What's up, you guys? Dr. Goodin here, and I have a few exciting things that I want to share with you, some new developments to my channel. But first,
let's roll that intro.
Dr. Goodin here, back with another lecture.
At the bell.
Here we go.
The number one awesome thing to be excited about is I am going to finish out the lecture videos for the textbook, Essentials of Strength Training and Conditioning.
Hooray!
Here it is, the Essentials of Strength Training and Conditioning to prepare you for the CSCS test. So I'm about halfway through. I don't know how many chapters I have left. I've been promising my students, my current students, that I'll get some more lecture videos published soon because it is helpful to watch those things over and over again as you study. I sometimes watch them to brush up on the material myself if I'm about to teach it. So I'm going to get the rest of those published, all 22 or 24 chapters. I always forget how many there are in there, even the boring ones, in my opinion, like the administration and organization ones at the back of the book that most people don't really ever refer to unless you're designing a strength and conditioning facility, in which case they suddenly become very, very important. Number two is that I will be starting a new series soon, and it will be covering what is in this textbook right here, okay? This textbook is the new, well, let me just show you. I'm really excited about it. Without cutting the textbook, this will be the Holy Grail textbook for my grad students in the coming weeks. The NSCA's Essentials of Sports Science textbook. Okay, I'm pumped for this. I'm really pumped for this because in this textbook, which I've actually already read, spoiler alert, I've read all 31 chapters, in ebook format. I just wanted to unbox it for you here on camera. It's such a great overview of the roles and the knowledge that a sports scientist occupies in the evolving sort of sports science field. So for anyone out there who's going into sport performance, strength and conditioning, or sports science or data analytics, this textbook is for you, this textbook right here. I'll be covering the concepts in this book in both lecture and hands-on sports science tutorial format, because the NSCA has just launched their exciting new CPSS certification, which stands for Certified Performance and Sport Scientists. And I want you guys to be in the first batch of new CPSS certified performance specialists. I'll be studying for the exam, and I want you guys to come along with me in that journey as I do so. A lot of these concepts I learned in grad school and have been applying them for years and now teaching them to my graduate students. So what better way than to give you a little window or insight into what I do on a daily basis, teaching my grad students, working with athletes, and at the same time studying for this new entry point into the sports science field. Okay, so that was exciting thing number two. Now number three, and maybe some of you guys have seen this already, I can't really tell you very many details, except for that right now, as part of this project, I personally am training to deadlift 500 pounds and run a sub 5-minute mile in the same day. Both of those numbers in and of themselves alone are honestly not too impressive. Like if you're a power lifter who weighs about the same as me, 180 to 190 pounds, 500 is nothing to really blink an eye at, especially if you're an actual competitive power lifter. Plus now I'm 30 pounds heavier, 18 years older, and I have to hold on to some of that size if I ever hope to touch 500 in a deadlift. Needless to say, it's gonna be interesting. Hybrid training is really so unique because you're trying to balance opposing adaptations. You have different stimuli that cause different types of fatigue, but they compound upon each other. And so really trying to manage all of those training variables it's a fun and challenging endeavor. So I'm excited to have you guys on that journey, to give you a peek behind the scenes, to look at my programming, look at my exercise selection, and to see my progress along the way. And I'd love for any of you guys to join me in that as well. So I just wanted to share those updates with you guys. 3 exciting things that are happening in my life right now and that I hope to bring to you on the channel. So if you're keen on any of that, if you're interested in sports science, research and practices, if you want to level up your strength and conditioning coaching game, if you want to follow me on my hybrid athlete training journey, then go ahead and hit subscribe, follow along so that you can stay up to date as I release new videos every week. There's a lot more to come, you guys. I'll see you on the next video.